Welcome back, friends. How are you doing today? I hope this video finds all of you well, please. We are doing great here in New York. It is on the verge of winter. The days are chilly, that's for sure. But we're spending a lot of time indoors, cooking, baking, and preparing for the holidays. Today's video, I wanted to talk to you about ways that you can enhance your holiday meal and not pay a penny extra. Nothing. These are all free tips that you can implement into your holiday meals, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever. And I think they're just going to make these holidays sparkle just a little bit brighter. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul, and this is the channel Frugal Money Saver. We are a debt-free early retirement couple living in the state of New York, and we're just so happy you're here. If you like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing and becoming part of our family, and give us a big thumbs up. It always helps us so much. The holidays are coming. We know that. It's inevitable. Thanksgiving is actually next week, so I am so excited. But on a more serious note, holidays are going to be a little different this year. I think our gatherings are going to be much smaller, and that sometimes can make us feel a little sad, a little lonely. But what we have to remember is that we are thankful for what we have, and we are going to make the best of these holidays that we possibly can. And I'm going to give you some great tips to do that. You have to remember, whoever is at your table, they are special and they are wanted. And we need to remember that. Our immediate family is the most special guests that we can entertain. And we sometimes forget that. We think that if only outsiders are coming in, that's when we really need to do our best and put on a shining example. And in reality, it's those who are closest to us that need to know how much we love them and how much we care about them. So let's get to these tips. Number one, on the day of the holiday, whether it be Thanksgiving or Christmas, keep breakfast simple. In my description box down below, what I will do is give you a link to 18 make-ahead breakfast recipes. Do not spend your energy making a big breakfast on that holiday. I know so many people think that that's the way to start the day, and if you do want to do a nice big breakfast, please make it ahead the night before. Use one of the recipes I'm linking down below and pop it in the refrigerator, and then you will have the morning to concentrate on the day, just to make it a little bit calmer. Because if we're expending all our energy on the breakfast, then the rest of the meal we're exhausted. So that's number one. Number two, use the best you have. So do you have some really special dishes that you only take out for special occasions? Even if it is just your family, take those dishes out. Now, I'm not saying you bring your great-grandmother's antique dishes out if you have a toddler and they may break. That's not what I'm saying. But if you have some extra special dinnerware, silverware, glasses, use them. That's what they are for. That's what they were intended for. Use them. Look and see that your family is special enough to use those extra special pieces, and it will just make you feel so good. Number three, make sure your menu is a little bit special, but stay within budget. In other words, whatever your meal is, just make it with a thankful heart and add little extras here and there. Maybe a little plate of crudités to start the meal, or maybe a special dessert to round it out. Whatever you're serving, as long as you're keeping in budget, add little extra touches here and there. That will enhance your meal so much. Instead of just taking the cranberry sauce out of the can, how about mixing it with a little raisins and some walnuts and serving it as a relish on the side? How about taking your string beans and adding some sliced almonds to them and making a string bean almondine? There are so many ways that we could just add little touches here and there to our meal with things that we already have in our home. And that's the whole premise of this video. Number 4, dress up a little bit. I know you're all wondering about my pajama pants. I know, I actually have yoga pants on today. But dress up for the dinner. Even if it means that you're just putting on like a pretty little top, or maybe the men could wear a button-down shirt, just to, again, bring that joy and festivity to that holiday. It costs nothing else, but it reminds us that this is a special day. This is a special occasion. During these times, I know so many of us working from home and kids are remote learning, we tend to dress extremely comfortable, myself included. But on these special days, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, how about dressing up just a little for dinner? It really is just so fun, and it, again, add a little elegance to that meal. Number 5, even though all your loved ones may not be able to be with you this year, call or video chat with all or as many as you possibly can. I think that's going to be our link this holiday season. Video chat, FaceTime, whatever your phone and your computer is capable, Zoom, whatever it is, connect with those you love. It is so important that we feel connected at this time. It costs us nothing extra to do that. Even a phone call is so wonderful, to hear a loved one or a best friend's voice on those special days. Again, that will enhance our holiday and make us feel connected. Even though we may not be physically together, we're all emotionally and spiritually connected. Number 6, talk about what you're thankful for around the table. Again, even if you're by yourself, reflect on what you're thankful for. And whoever is with you, go around the table, ask them what they're thankful for, and really listen when they answer. So many times we take for granted our family and close relatives that we don't always listen intently. And myself, I'm included. Paul will say something and I'll be like, what? He's like, I just told you. I'm like, okay, come back around, Emmy, tune in. So as you go around the table, listen to what they're saying. What are they thankful for? Sometimes answers can be so surprising. When you hear that thankful message come from them, it will just warm your heart, I guarantee it. Number 7, don't rush the meal. Take your time. Enjoy your food. Enjoy the company. Look at the pretty table you've set. Don't rush. So often we spend so much time preparing these meals, and then in a matter of minutes, it's done and everybody's laying on the couch falling asleep. Take your time to eat. When my son was little, what I would do when we would have special dinners is I would actually set the timer. And let's say it was for 30 minutes. We would sit and take our time and eat for that 30 minutes. It was only a half an hour, and it made us appreciate the meal more. We talked more. It was calmer, so much more enjoyable. So see if you can implement something like that for the holidays. I don't know if those you're dining with would want you to go over and, push a timer on the stove, but it worked for us when my son was little. It actually did. And it just made us appreciate our meal times so much more. Number 8, set the table like company is coming. Now, I told you earlier to use your finest dishes, silverware within reason. Also, set the table like company is coming. What do I mean by that? Not everyone knows there's like a proper way to set a table. Now, I'm not talking for like a 5-course meal, but I am actually talking about how to put the plate, forks, knives, spoons, like etiquette-wise, in order. So take a peek at this graphic and see how simple it is. The easiest way to remember where to put your utensils is to think of the alphabet. F for fork, that goes first to the left on the napkin. Then to the right of the plate, you have K for knife and then S for spoon. That's how I always remembered it. Think of the alphabet, and that's the order the utensils go in. And then your glass always goes directly above the tip of the knife, and in the center of the plate can either go a salad plate or a soup bowl. And like I've said to you before, a beautiful table is sometimes just a properly set table. So everything isn't just flung and everybody grabs a fork out of the middle. Take a minute and just set the table. And number 9, plan an activity for when you're done with the meal. Because a lot of times you're done with the meal and there's kind of a little bit of a letdown. So instead of that, plan a game for afterwards, a special holiday movie to watch together. If you're into sports, get that football game on and everybody sit together and watch the football game. This way, when that meal is over, you're looking at that pile of dirty dishes and the kitchen is all disarray, but you're okay because the holiday is still going on. We're gonna move it to the living room for right now and we're gonna play a board game or we're gonna watch a wonderful holiday movie. We love Christmas with the Cranks and Elf. I love the Nutcracker Ballet. There are so many shows that you can watch after your meal that will just keep the holiday mood going. Playing the game, watching the sports, whatever it is. So I hope this was encouraging. Just a short video to get you excited for the holidays, to realize even though times may be a little different right now, we are still going to have the best holiday we can possibly have. And remember, these cost nothing to implement. You don't need to spend any extra money to do any of these. Even if your everyday dishes are just everyday dishes, guess what? They are going to sparkle and shine because you set the table, you did it with a grateful heart, and everyone will see that. So until our next video, please stay well. Enjoy these upcoming holidays. We're going to be sharing our home decorating with you in an upcoming video, and we just have so much that we want to get out before the holidays. So I want to thank you for taking this time to spend it with us. You are such an integral part of our lives, and we love you so much. So until our next video, we love you. We wish you blessings. Bye-bye.